guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Hannah, and for today's video I really want to do kind of just a get ready with me type of video. I have nowhere to go, but I really want to film, and I also really want to put on makeup today. So yeah, I just thought I would do kind of more of a chill video and not feel so pressured to do some like crazy eye looks. Give this video a thumbs up if you do like it, and make sure to subscribe down below, and let's go ahead and get on and do our makeup. Okay guys, so I went ahead and applied some mascara off camera. I just used the Maybelline Lash Sensational. So I just did one coat for now and then let that dry, and then I'll probably do a little bit more. I'm going to use the L'Oreal Full Wear Concealer and just carve out my eyebrows. I just filled them in a little bit off camera. I really don't do much to my eyebrows. I just fill them in with a little bit of eyeshadow because I already have pretty thick eyebrows on my own. So I just fill it in a little bit. So if I'm not doing any eyeshadow, when I carve out my eyebrow, I kind of just blend in the concealer just so it's not literally like a sharp line of concealer underneath my eyebrow. So for primer, I'm going to use the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I've been using this a lot lately, trying it a little bit more. Because if you watch my June favorites, I mentioned that I was still undecided with this primer. A lot of people, or not a lot, but I heard some people were saying how this was broke them out. I haven't had any issues with that, but I do like this primer, and I do kind of feel like it does make my makeup last just a little bit longer. But I definitely think that if you don't let this sit for at least like a minute, like it says too on the packaging, it can make your makeup a little bit patchy, because I wasn't thinking, and the other day I used it and I completely forgot to let it sit, and my makeup did look a little bit more patchy. So I would definitely let this sit for just a little bit and then do the rest of your makeup. I'm gonna let this sit, and then I'll be right back to do my foundation. Okay, for foundation today, I'm going to use the Dose of Colors Meet Your Hue foundation, and mine is in the shade 103 Fair. And then I'm going to mix it with the Mercier Flawless Lumiere Radiance Perfecting foundation in the shade 1N1. So I'm just going to do a little bit, like a pump maybe, of the Dose of Colors, and then a few pumps of the Mercier, just because the pump on this doesn't pump out very much, so you have to do like 2 or 3 pumps to get like a full pump. I really like mixing the Mercier with other foundations because I do have oily skin. It doesn't last as long on me as like the Dose of Colors or the Fenty one, but I still really love the finish of it. And it just looks so nice mixed with other foundations. And I mix my foundations all the time. That looks so freaking good. What the heck? Like, it's more of a medium coverage, which if you know or watch my channel, you know I kind of like a medium coverage. But that looks so nice. It's a little bit radiant. It's a little bit matte. It's just the perfect in between. I am dragging it down my neck. Make sure you always drag, always. Even if it's a perfect match, you never know how it might wear throughout the day. Bring it down your neck, because you do not want that line. That line is not cute. So always, always, always bring down your foundation and your bronzer down your neck, and the bronzer will just create a little definition, make you look a little bit more snatched. Okay, so for concealer, I have 2 I think I'm gonna mix, but I don't know. I have the Jouer Essential High Coverage Liquid Concealer in the shade Snow, and then I have the L'Oreal Full Wear Concealer in the shade Eggshell. Okay, but I think I'm gonna mix these two just because I I don't know. I do like the Jouer one, but for some reason I never reach for it, so I'm trying to use it more. But it does have really good coverage. It looks really nice on the skin. It's kind of a more matte finish, but it's also hydrating because I think it has hyaluronic acid in it. Yeah, it does. I don't know, there's just something about it for some reason I never reach for it, but it's a great concealer and it works really nice. So I'm just gonna do a few swipes of it. And then I think I'm just gonna do like a tiny bit of the L'Oreal one because these are both pretty full coverage. You obviously do not have to use this much or even mix any of your concealers, but so I'm just gonna start blending this in. I'm gonna take a little concealer brush and just blend around my nose. This is the, well, this is like a little buffer brush. This is the M173. I love doing this with this brush because sometimes it can be a little hard to get in around here. So just to blend that in, and then I'll go back with my sponge. Even with all that concealer, you can still see a little bit of my freckles peeking through. So I'm going to go ahead and set. Today I'm going to use the Fit Me Press Powder in Translucent just to set. And anytime I don't do eyeshadow, I don't put concealer on my lids. The natural color of my lids can kind of be almost like an eyeshadow. I'm also taking this pressed powder, just putting my sponge into it and then pushing it into the skin. I'm gonna take a big fluffy brush, kind of push, just to make sure there is no loose powder just sitting on our skin. And our skin looks, I'm not even gonna lie, my skin looks pretty flawless right now. The pores are like non-existent. I really kind of actually like the that foundation combo. I'm probably gonna be doing that a lot more. I mix my Laura Mercier and my Fenty one a lot, but this one has been my new favorite foundation lately. So I'm gonna start mixing those two because that looks really nice together, and the concealers look really nice together. It doesn't look heavy or cakey underneath my eyes. It just all looks really, really nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and bronze. I think I'm gonna use the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. Obviously I need a new one. I have loved this bronzer, if you can't tell. This is the light bronzer. Yeah. This is the light one. I'm going with this brush that I would normally contour with and kind of more bronze, but then I might go with the bigger brush, just kind of blend out more. So I'm just gonna dig my brush into this. And then I'm just going to take a 527, the brush I always use for bronzer. Just kind of blend out. And just blend that out more. I'm just going to take my sponge just because I feel like I took that a little too far in. Just to go back over it. Okay, so I just mixed two eyeshadows for blush. I just mixed the Colourpop Yes Please palette, and I just went in with these two shades. I do a little bit more of the pink and just a little bit of the orange. I'm really tapping this off and going in with a very light hand. As you can see, I went just a little heavy on the other side, but I'm just going in with a light hand. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with my sponge, go over top of that just a little, just to lighten that up. And then I'm going to go in and bake. So if I don't already have enough blush on, I'm actually going to go in with the Blushing Berries palette from Dose of Colors. I'm going to go with this light pinky peach shade. These are super pigmented, so I'm really going to just lightly dip my brush. Hopefully it hasn't been too dark. It obviously has to get cloudy right as I'm filming. So I'm just going to go over that just a little, just to make it a little bit more pink. And dipping it in and then patting it on the back of my hand. Just because this is eyeshadow, so it's going to be a little bit more pigmented than a regular blush. I'm going to go ahead and just dust off this bake. Contour my nose. I'm going to use the same butter bronzer and then the E62 brush. I'm going to take a little bit of my Fit Me press powder, and I'm actually going to use this to highlight my nose. I can take a little bit of that down my nose, just like you would with highlight. And this will pretty much do the same thing. Just add that little bit of contrast. So I'm actually going to take a little bit of that Fit Me powder. Just going to go over that just to tone it down a smidge. And then I'm going to spray my face. I'm going to use the Milani Make It Last. I'm just going to use the Little Glow palette by MAC and just highlight my face. I'm going to use the first shade right here. Just a little bit. I'm just going to take this brush and just go over it. And for lips, I don't think I've used this lipstick on camera yet, but I really love it. This is the Fenty Beauty Uncuffed Stunner Lip Paint. And first, when I line my lips, I'm going to use the Colourpop. This is the Alex Sarah He collab, and it's in 951. As you know, I don't really love these Colourpop lip liners. I think they can just be a little bit too creamy and a little bit messy. So, and for some reason, like the little pencil cannot stay in the actual like little component, I guess. It just constantly flies out or it goes all the way back in. But this is the closest match I have to the Fenty lip paint. And I need the extra help, so I'm going to line my lips. Okay, so I just lined my lips. Obviously not very good. So I'm just going to go back in with a lip brush. This is the E35. I love this little brush. If you struggle with like lining your lips, making your lips look a little bit more perfect, totally get this brush. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the lip paint. Okay guys, so this is the finished makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it wasn't anything crazy. I really focused on the skin and my lips. I know this was more of like a chill video. I didn't do any eyeshadow, and I didn't really make it like a tutorial. I kind of just wanted to do more of a get ready with me. I'll probably do more of these videos just because they're a little bit more relaxing and not so feeling like I had to do some kind of crazy eye makeup tutorial. But yeah, so make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.